time, I will discuss what is meant by leadership behavior in the leadership course. Before starting, permission to introduce myself. My name is Mary Anggraini with MPM 23411181 from Management Class 23D at Universitas Teknokrat Indonesia. Definition of leadership behavior. According to the Handbook of Leadership, leadership is an interaction within a group where the leader as a change agent influences others rather than being influenced. According to theory in Hidayat, leadership behavior is a leader's effort to influence subordinates to work together to achieve goals that have been set together. According to Notes and O'Donnell, leadership behavior is an attempt to influence others to participate in achieving a common goal. Since leaders always interact with their subordinates, the way leaders treat them is a major concern. Meanwhile, according to Ms. Wine, leadership behavior refers to a leadership style that focuses on the leader's interaction and action towards his work environment, not on his personal traits or characteristics. Theories and approaches in leadership behavior. Trait approach. The trait approach in this theory is to emphasize the innate characteristics that individuals have as leaders. This theory assumes that there are certain traits that make a person more qualified to be a leader than others, such as confidence, intelligence, and integrity. B. Behavioral approach. According to research from Ohio State University and the University of Michigan, the behavioral approach to leadership emphasizes that leaders' effectiveness depends on their action, not just innate traits. These two studies identified two main dimensions in leadership behavior. 1. Task-oriented leadership. 2. Relationship-oriented leadership. C. Situational leadership theory. Situational leadership theory emphasizes that leadership styles should be adapted to the readiness of subordinates to carry out tasks. Example, Paul Hersey and Kenneth Blanchard developed the situational leadership model, which divided leadership into 4 main styles: directing, guiding, supporting, and delegating. D. Transformational vs. Transactional leadership theory. Number 1. Transformational leadership. Transformational leaders inspire and motivate subordinates to achieve a shared vision, encourage innovation, and pay attention to individual development. Characteristics include being a respected role model, providing a clear vision and team spirit, encouraging creative and innovative thinking, attending to the needs of subordinates. Number 2. Transactional leadership. Transactional leaders focus on structure, compliance, and performance-based rewards system. Key characteristic. Number 1. Rewards based on achievement. Number 2. Monitoring of mistakes, both active and passive. Leadership style. 1. Authoritarian leadership. Authoritarian leadership is characterized by the leader's complete control over decisions and policies, with minimal subordinates' involvement. Communication is one way, with instruction coming from the top without much feedback. This style emphasizes efficiency and adherence to rules and procedures. First, speeds up decision-making without lengthy discussion and improves team performance with high discipline. Disadvantage creates a rigid and stressful work environment, and lack of subordinate participation can stifle innovation. Number 2, democratic leadership. Democratic leadership involves subordinates in decision-making with open and two-way communication. This approach encourages collaboration and creates a harmonious and participatory work environment. First, number 1, encourage creativity and innovation by accommodating various ideas from team members. Number 2, more informed decisions are made by considering multiple perspectives. Disadvantage. Number 1, less effective in emergency situations that require quick decision. 2, potential for conflict if there are differences of opinion within the team. Number 3, laissez-faire leadership. Laissez-faire leadership gives full freedom to the team in making decisions, while the leader plays a supporting role and gives direction if needed. This style is suitable for experienced and highly initiative teams. First, number 1, enhances creativity and innovation as there are no strict limitations from superiors. Number 2, build a greater sense of responsibility among team members. Disadvantage. Number 1, risks a lack of direction and coordination within the team. Number 2, less effective for teams that still need guidance or in unstable work environments. Factors affecting leadership behavior. Number 1, leader personality. A leader's personality has a significant impact on his or her leadership style in managing a team or organization. Some of the key characteristics that play a role in leadership effectiveness include emotional intelligence, charisma, courage, and risk-taking ability, integrity, and ethics. Number 2, organizational culture. Organizational culture determines the norms and values that influence the way a leader acts. Some of the factors that play a role in this include organizational structure, organizational norms and values, and external environment. Number 3, subordinate characteristic and team situation. Leaders need to adjust their leadership style by taking into account the characteristic of the subordinates and team condition, such as competence and experience level, subordinates' motivation and needs, team dynamics, and conflict. Implication of leadership behavior in organization. Number 1, improving employee motivation. Supportive, appreciative, and inspiring leaders can boost employee morale methods, a clear vision, and constructive feedback. Number 2, improving performance and productivity. Purposeful leadership helps employees understand organizational goals, encourages innovation, and improves work efficiency. Number 3, encourage employees' satisfaction and loyalty. Leaders who care about employee well-being create a positive work environment, increase satisfaction, and reduce labor turnover. Number 4, improving adaptation to change. Flexible and visionary leaders help organizations better deal with market, technology, and regulatory changes. Number 5, resolve conflict and build collaboration. Open and communicative leadership enables constructive conflict resolution and strengthen teamwork. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully this video is useful for all of you. See you in the next video.